So I just kind of wanted to take this time to talk about my LGBT youth group. My LGBT youth group I go to is called Out of the Can, and it's just a really amazing bunch of people that are all going through the same LGBT issues as me. You know, obviously depending on who they are. Whether they know what gender they are, or they don't know what gender they are, or whatever their sexuality is. You know, it's just a group of people that are either come to terms with it. Are finding ways of telling other people after they come to terms with it, or just generally go there after everything and they've come out and everything and they just want to have a place full of people that are in the same boat. It's just amazing because I'm not at the stage of telling people yet. In my family, I told all my friends everything. I've told my two younger sisters because I'm close to them, and it's almost like I couldn't really hide it anyway. I think they already knew anyway. But I haven't told my older sister, and I haven't told mum and dad. That's not to say they don't know. Don't get me wrong. I didn't really put off a straight look very well. But this LGBT youth group gives me so much confidence. When I first went there with my mate, I was like head down in the group. I was shy. I didn't really come out, as very confident at all. And then, little by little, I kind of became more and more confident, and like now I walk into the group like head up, and I know everybody in there, and I chat away, and people are like, yeah, but once you're used to people, it's alright. Well, yeah, I suppose in a way that's like me, when I'm meeting new people, I'm shy as hell. But then there's the other sense of me like, yeah, but the thing is, I was really shy about them because I didn't know who I was or what I was exactly in the senses of, sexuality and stuff like that. And I generally needed that extra guidance. And they were kind of there in, like, subconsciously in the background. When I look at it, I think to myself, to be honest, without that group, I probably wouldn't be the same person I am now. And obviously without my friends and things and my family, like, generally being supportive without knowing. My friends that do know, they were there. They were like, yeah, we kind of assumed this anyway. I was like, oh, okay then. You knew before I did, which is the way that, you don't really have to try and tell anyone when they already know, and you're like, oh. So you could have told me, and it would have made my story, and everything's so much easier. But that was just kind of like, I just told them, and they were just like, yeah, we already knew. I was just like, fair enough. But then the thing that I found really funny was, and I'm getting a video call. I found Sam. Please go away, I'm trying to do something. Oh my god, it's my girlfriend. I probably should not say no to that. But anyway, point being, long story short, so much confidence from this group, and without this LGBT group, I wouldn't be the same person I am today. I wouldn't be so happy to walk out on the street and be like, yeah, I'm gay, you point. In that time, I've lost a lot of friends. Like, I don't really talk to a lot of my friends that go to college. I had a really, really, really depressive year. The first year I went to college, this is my second year now. We're 4 weeks in, and I'm not feeling depressed yet. I'm feeling kind of lonely. I'm not feeling depressed. It's really weird. I asked myself this question: is it possible to feel happier with no friends than it is to feel depressed with no friends? Like, is it possible to feel happiness having next to no one at college? Yet when I went last year and I knew like a couple of people as best friends and we hung out all the time, I had their like numbers and stuff, and I was texting them and I met up with them, and yet I was depressed. And it kind of hits me in the face, like, I'm so confused on how having friends, and I was really depressed, and then not having friends now, and I find it a lot more easy to deal with. That's not to say life doesn't still have its pressures and stuff like that, because obviously life does have its pressures, and I'm still kind of finding, college itself difficult, because college always is, but I just kind of wanted to throw this out there, because I just thought, people needed to know that there is groups out there that I go to, and people who like make videos like, oh, I'm not out to my parents or whatever and things like that, people who are like hiding like me, or one day we'll all grow the courage to, well, if you're women, to grow some imaginary balls, but if you're men, to grow some balls, and we'll do it. Obviously I'll be one of the women, funny enough, but yeah, believe it or not. But seriously, yeah, so I'm just kind of, I'm taking each day as it comes, and I've, tried so hard so many times to do it, and say, oh no, I will do it, I will tell them, and I've psyched myself up so many times, but I will eventually get around to it. You know, I'm not going to chicken out by, like, sending a text or putting a piece of paper on a table and sliding it across. No, I want to be open and say this is how proud I was to do it, because I am a proud LGBT supporter, and I'm just proud to be myself. And she's calling again. But, yeah, anyway, I'm going to go, because she ain't going to give up. I don't want her to leave me ever. Anyway,